I'm Miss Amy and welcome to my kitchen. Today we'll be making veggie flatbread. These are the ingredients you will need for this recipe. Some type of flatbread, whatever you can find at the store. Some cream cheese. I like to use whipped cream cheese because it's easier to spread, but whatever you have. And some type of cheese. I have cheddar cheese today. Then you'll need some vegetables, whatever you enjoy eating. I have selected some broccoli, radishes, peppers, some carrots, and scallions. You'll need some tools for cooking today, a mixing bowl, a cutting board, something to spread the cream cheese. I chose a rubber spatula, and something to chop the vegetables, and I have a knife. You decide with your grown-up what type of knife is safe for you to use. So before we begin, we're gonna go and wash our hands, and then we're gonna come right back. Okay, we're back. Our hands are washed. Our vegetables are washed and chopped. I have shredded some cheese. You can buy it already shredded if you want. And now we're ready to put it all together. So we're gonna start by putting some cream cheese in our mixing bowl. Put that much. And I chopped up my vegetables kind of small, but again, use the vegetables that you like to eat and cut them the way you like to eat them. So I'm gonna put some of those carrots in here, and I'm gonna put some of those radishes, and gonna put some of the sliced scallions in there as well. The scallions are gonna give a nice flavor. Mix it up real good. Make sure there's a little bit of those vegetables, every little bit. Cream cheese. I'm gonna put a little bit more because that's what I like. Again, do it the way you like it. You're eating it, so you want it to taste good. We all like different things, but it's nice to try new things, things you didn't think you would like. All right, so I think that looks pretty good. I mixed it up in there, and now I'm gonna spread it on my flatbread. All over, get all that cream cheese and all those yummy vegetables on there. Spread it all over, everywhere. So I've seen this recipe called a veggie pizza, but I didn't want to give you the wrong impression. We're not heating it, we're not baking it, and there's no sauce on it, so I didn't want to tell you that, but you could call it that if you want. Take all of this out. Kind of love my cream cheese, so I might have put a little too much, but I don't like to waste. All right, so that's my flatbread covered in the veggie cream cheese. And now I'm going to add my peppers. So one of the things I like to do when I cook is I like to use vegetables that have different colors. So it makes it look pretty and it makes it look appetizing. People want to look at it and go, oh, that looks so yummy. So I used the orange carrots and the reddish purple radishes, the green scallions. Now I'm going to use red and yellow peppers, and I'm going to just sprinkle those on kind of like you would on a pizza. Maybe that's why they called it a veggie pizza. And sprinkle them all over. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I wanna be able to taste them in every bite if I can. There, couple there. I think that looks pretty good. Don't wanna miss any spots. And now I'm gonna take my broccoli. I chopped that up pretty small too. We don't want huge florets because then it'll be messy to eat. I'm gonna sprinkle that all over too. It's another thing I learned watching cooking channel is to cut things the way you want to eat them. If you don't want to bite into something and have a giant broccoli floret that's going to plop in your lap, then you should probably cut it a little smaller. It's a little embarrassing when you have company and you drop your food in your lap. Perfect. Now my fingers have little bits of broccoli all over them. That's what's good about the apron. And now I have my cheese, which I shredded. You can buy this already shredded, but I had a chunk, so I shredded it up. And I'm gonna sprinkle that on top. Now you can serve this almost like a sandwich for your lunch, for a snack. You can eat the whole big thing all yourself, depending on how hungry you are. Or we can cut it in little bite-sized pieces and you can have it at a party, when you have your grandparents or your cousins over, or a play date, friends from school. All right, I think that looks pretty delicious. So I want to show you that. Has lots of colors, and like I said, it looks appetizing. It makes me want to eat it. So I'm gonna cut it, and the best way to cut it in even spots is to go in half, half, and half, right? Then we can turn our cutting board to make it a little easier for ourselves. Always make things easier. Don't try it the hard way. Then let's try it in half again. In half, turn our board around, and do it in half. This is a lot of food. I didn't realize how much. Might be a little too much for one person, but that's your little piece of veggie flatbread, a delicious treat for a party, for a snack, for a lunch, for a play date. Enjoy and make it your way.